Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to do a week 4 check-in, and I have to say I think we've done pretty well so far this month. I love when you guys share your stories with me about how your month is going, so keep doing that. It's very encouraging to know that sometimes people just have bad months, because I know we've had our fair share. So let's go right into it. The first thing that I like to do, and I kind of do this on off camera sometimes, but I like to just write in what we're going to track. So we always like to track groceries, gas for our cars. We track eating out, which is a cash clip. Oops, and I messed that up. Let me grab. So I fixed that. For some reason my brain just does not work when I'm like trying to film and make sure everything looks good up there and right. It just is just a bad idea. So anyway, this is what we have so far. A lot of our bills have come in already. I am going to film our May results, but probably later, just because we have a few days left in May and I just want to make sure that all expenses are included. So I'm not going to do that yet. That will be up probably next week. So for the items that we track, I want to go ahead and see how we've done. I'm pretty sure we're done with groceries, but occasionally Jason will run to the store and grab a few things. So again, I don't want to close it out until the month is officially done, but I thought it would be good to just see how, you know, see where we're at, see if there's anything that like we need to do before the end of the month, and just have an idea of where we're standing. So for groceries, it looks like we have 4 new entries. So everything in pink. I have my little key here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add those up. So we have Target of $13.44, Target of $3.66, Jewel of $51.02, and Aldi of $19.56. So that's a total of $87.68 for week 4. And I think I've mentioned this before, maybe in a different video. I'm actually going out of town this weekend. Actually, as you guys are watching this, I'm already in Nashville. So our groceries, because of that, were a little bit less than what they normally would be during a normal week. So that's kind of nice. Jason and Macy will be having things that I normally don't like to eat, which is okay. That's kind of why it's nice once in a while where I have something going on. So $87, and where we left it off last week, we had a remaining balance of $86.93. So if you subtract that, $86.93, we were over by 75 cents. Let me grab, I don't have everything where I need it. Okay, so I just like to mark things that are over in categories towards the end in red, just so that I know. So this is over by 75 cents, which is pretty amazing. Again, I don't know if Jason will go to the store and grab something. Sometimes he runs out of his tea, so he'll go get tea. But we're doing pretty good so far with that. So the other thing that I really like to do at this point is I like to check everything off, because sometimes Jason will go grab something and I don't know what I included in which week and all of that. So checking it off means I accounted for it and it's done. The next category that we like to track is gas, and I think the last time I spoke to you guys, I did not think that we were going to fill up again, but I did have to fill up on gas for my Prius, and gas has been a little bit more expensive near us. So that was $24.80, which kind of stinks. Normally my car is around $20, so that kind of stinks, but we're gonna go ahead and mark that in. I know we're going to be a little over budget for gas just because of that. I might need to increase our gas budget in July since I've already done our June budget. So we spent $24.80. And that's completely okay for us to be over. Again, I leave a buffer in our account, so it's never like, oh, we went over $5, we don't have $5. We definitely have a buffer. And you know, sometimes you just need to adjust your budget. Like, we got a new car, so we're definitely going to need to adjust our gas.Maybe our gas is going to be a little bit more expensive. Maybe it's going to be a little bit less. We'll kind of see. For now, we'll just keep it for what it is in June, and then kind of adjust going forward. So where we left it off, we had $4.38 remaining. So we're definitely over in that category. And we're over by $20.42. So not a ton, but I think, again, I mentioned this in a past video, Jason filled up his mower and his weed whacker and all of that type of stuff. And I think we would have been in pretty good shape if it wasn't for that, but that is like a one-time expense during the summer, and then we're kind of good from there. So anyway, it's just nice to know without like marking all of these down. You wouldn't know, like, why am I over $20? Usually we're right around, you know, $120, $130. Why are we over? Oh, well, now you know. It's probably a lot to do with the mower, because otherwise you would think, well, maybe gas prices are just more expensive. Maybe I need to increase my gas to $140. Well, no, not necessarily. I mean, if you think this is going to repeat, then yeah, increase your gas allowance. But I don't think it will. I think that'll be like a one-time thing, maybe again in like the fall. But for now, I think we're good. So it's just nice to know. I know when Jason and I budgeted before, we used Excel. I wasn't really into it because, you know, you'd open up the Excel sheet like once or twice a month. And it's just nice to know where your money is going and why you're not saving as much as you thought you would. So anyway, my little rant is over. Eating out, we spent, let's see, we had $0, so we spent $0. We actually spent more than $0, but we used our allowance and stuff like that for eating out. So I don't run any cash. Like, if we spend our allowance money, or if I get like a graduation present and I use that for something, I don't run that through this. Cash is cash. Once it's in the cash envelope or the cash clip, like, we don't get any more from that. We have to figure out where we're going to get that money. So hopefully that makes sense. I know it kind of sounds weird to like track it here and be like, oh, well, we have $0 money, but we still went out. Well, there's other ways you can go about it. Usually we just make our allowance make up for the difference because we're busy. We're going, you know, Jason was helping his family finish their deck. Me and Macy went grocery shopping and did all kinds of fun stuff this weekend. So things are gonna happen, and but eating out is definitely one of those cases where if we run out, we have to find some other way of paying for it because our budget is not paying for it. The same case is for household. We did not buy anything for household, but we are at $0 still. So we have nothing remaining for that, which is fine. You know, I think definitely in June we will need items, but for now we're okay. And then for unbudgeted, let me just check. I'm pretty sure we had nothing unbudgeted. I should have already marked this one as being marked, and I think that is it, guys. Nothing unbudgeted, which is nice because we did have the dry cleaning expense last week, and nothing there. So now that week 4 is done, we kind of see how we're doing. I think in total, I think we'll do pretty well this month just because I've already paid a few of the bills, and I know some of those are a little bit less than what I expected them to be, so that's good. But yeah, I think we'll be in pretty good shape as long as nothing crazy happens in the next couple days. But again, I don't want to finalize anything. I don't want to add the totals here until the month has completely ended, just so I know, okay, well, right now we're over by 75 cents, but if Jason goes and gets Macy some snacks or something, we'll definitely be over more than that. So anyway, that is how we're doing so far. I will definitely put up my May results video next week sometime. And again, let me know how you guys are doing. I love to hear if you guys are having a bad month, if you guys are having a good month, that's great. If you're paying off debt, let me know. I've had a couple people contact me and say, like, you know, we've been able to become debt free because we started watching your videos. And I don't think it's my doing. Like, obviously you guys are changing your habits and everything, but I do love hearing those stories because it makes me feel like this is all worth it, you know? I know for us it's worth it. This is working for us, and it's been really nice to be able to pay off debt and to start saving and everything, but I just like to hear that it's useful for you guys too. So let me know. But other than that, guys, I will see you next time. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys.